Meow!
Hey kids, it's me, Carly. I'm so thrilled to be here at Coloring with you today. Today we are going to create our own monsters, kind of like the movie Monsters, Inc. I just barely watched the movie last night and it was so fun. It's one of my favorites. So I thought it would be fun to create our own personal, the Coloring Cats monster. That would be so fun. Let's get to it. My monster is going to be a cyclops. So there's one eye in the center of his face. So let's start with the eye. Draw a rectangle like this. Now we're going to surround the rectangle with the pupil. Fill it in. Now we're going to do the outside of the eye. George has blue eyes. Now for the very outside. This is the white part. Great! George's eye looks fabulous. Now let's go ahead and draw his mouth. We're going to start with a curve, and connect them. My George has buck teeth. Now we're going to draw the outside of George, but before we do that, we should probably draw his little tiny horns. Do a curve like this, and do one on each side. I want to add stripes on my horns. Great! Now let's do the outside of George. George has a little tuft of hair. Now before I connect it, I'm going to draw George's bow tie. George is planning on going out on a date with one of his monster girls. So he wants to look super sharp. Now connect it. Let's go ahead and draw George's hands. Great. Now, in George's other hand, he's going to be holding on to a bouquet of flowers. So draw the cone, just like that. And now we're going to add our flowers. You can do whatever kind of flowers you want. Great, now let's add George's hand. He looks adorable, but we're still missing George's feet. So let's go ahead and draw those. And George has pretty big feet, so we'll add those. Start by doing a little curve like that. Then outline his toes and maybe add a few claws. George is so silly and funny. I'm sure he's going to make his date laugh a lot tonight. Let's go ahead and color George now. Let's go ahead and start by coloring in George's bow tie. We're going to use orange to color in his bow tie. Wow, that looks amazing. We're going to go ahead and color George and make him look turquoise. Let's go ahead and begin. This looks awesome! George has big, awesome eyes, so let's go ahead and make them bright blue. Now I'm going back in with a different color blue, kind of just to make it pop a little more. Wonderful! Now let's get started coloring his bouquet of flowers that he's giving to his date. We're going to color the flowers pink and purple. Let's add green for the stems. Now for the wrapping. Now we're going to go ahead and finish all the rest of the decorations on George. Let's start with his horns, go to his claws, and then finish with his teeth. Now we're going to outline George in the black marker to make him stand out a little more. Like,
comment,
and subscribe so we can create great content for you.